Nelson, and today we're going to be making huli-huli sauce beef stir fry. A lot of you may have tried stir fries in the past and found that they're soggy and they're not very flavorful. Well, we're going to learn some secrets in stir fry today. The secret to a good stir fry is speed and heat. We need to cook this food fast and we need to cook it really hot. Watch really closely today and see how easy you can be. I'm really excited about huli-huli sauce, which is a light, gingery Hawaiian soy sauce, and we use that for a marinade on our beef today. What we also have here is a mirin rice wine, which we're going to use to make a nice little sauce to go with that beef. And then, of course, our wok oil. As a side, we're doing our Emperor's Chinese black rice, and what I love about black rice is that it has more antioxidants per serving than blackberries and blueberries. So I've got little broccoli florets here, about 1 inch by 1 inch, each one of those. You can see that there. I've got mushrooms, which I've chopped down to about 1/4 inch wide, or thick, by about 1 inch by 1 inch, just like that. And then I've got bok choy, and I've cut the stems down to about the same size as the mushrooms. And then the leaves are over here. I've got some scallions. So we're going to take our tougher ingredients, our broccoli and our bok choy, and we're actually going to steep those. We're going to blanch them for 2 minutes and make them nice and soft so that they cook and wok and fry along with the meat. When we start cooking with the wok itself, make sure it's really, really hot. The key again is this little speed, this little rhythm that we're going to get going today, but nice little flakes of beef there. Those are going to fry really, really well. We've marinated this overnight in huli-huli sauce. So the small amount of sugar that's in that huli-huli sauce is going to caramelize, it's going to make a really crispy, rich taste to that beef. We've got about 2 teaspoons of garlic and 2 teaspoons of minced ginger. My hearty or tough veggies are blanching right now, and what we're going to do is about 1 teaspoon, a little necklace of this wok oil around the wok, and when that smokes, we know we're ready to throw in about 1 teaspoon of garlic and 1 teaspoon of ginger. Now, when that happens, see that? Just a little bit of oil there. Roll that around. And you hear it sizzling a little bit, so we're going to put in about 1 teaspoon of garlic and about 1 teaspoon of our ginger, and we're going to let those toast down in that wok oil. Be patient with this. You're not looking for a burn, but you're looking for a little toast. It's going to get a little crazy in there. And you're going to smell this flavor, and you're going to see that the steam coming off that is called bao shang. That's the breath of the wok, and that's secret to good wok cooking. That's where that heat releases the inside flavors of all your food. So now we're putting this meat here, we're going to flatten it out. Make sure that each little piece is flat. This is the secret to not using a lot of oil in your wok cooking. Make sure those surfaces are against the wok. Move it around a little bit, make sure that it's not burning and sticking, right? But we're actually going to let them sit there for a second in the garlic and the ginger and caramelize the outside of those pieces of meat. After a couple seconds here, we're going to flip all these little pieces of meat over, make sure every single one is flat over on the uncooked side, and we're going to carry on while the fire department comes to help us out. Make sure each one of those little bits of meat flips right on over. You can see that rich brown caramelization on the cooked side. That is delicious. We don't want to overcook this though. Again, we're searing the outside. The inside is still going to be almost a little bit rare. I'm just going to let that sit for 1 minute. Meanwhile, my veggies, 2 minutes up, we're going to go ahead and drain those off. And they're going to be ready when we stir fry the entire meal back together. That looks beautiful. You can take a look. Look at that. The caramelization all along the edges. That's delicious right there. Building up some flavors. So, so good. We're going to go ahead and put this right back into the pot that the veggies were in to hold it. And then we wash our wok. Another little necklace of oil. Just like that. Less than 1 teaspoon. Doesn't have to be a lot of oil to make this effective. Once again, we're going to put in about 1 teaspoon of garlic and 1 teaspoon of ginger. Get that right up into the oil. Let it toast. Looking for that bao shang, that breath of the wok. And now we're going to introduce a little huli-huli sauce. We're going to 1 ounce of huli-huli and 1 ounce of mirin wine. See it bubbling right there? It's starting to cook down. Just going to be patient with this. Cook it down, cook it down. Let it reduce just a little bit. And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to take my hearty veggies. Just as that's getting really bubbly right there, a little bit thick, we're going to introduce them into the wok. Toss them briefly to coat the veggies. Reintroduce the beef. Toss that all together. And then we're going to take the light veggies, the onions, the mushrooms, and the bok choy leaves, toss those together as well. And then we're going to plate this. The The key is not overcooking your light veggies. See how the fire department's going to be here in just a minute. What we've got is about 4 ounces of beef, about a half cup of veggies, and about a cup of rice. So this is a really nice ratio for athletic performance. Very low sugar, very low fat, lots of protein, ton of antioxidants in your black rice. Looks beautiful, tastes amazing. Huli-Huli beef stir fry with bok choy, mushrooms, broccoli, and Emperor's Chinese black rice.
Oh, it's really good. No. How are you gonna edit that out?
Oh, it might be part of it.